Collecting Museum in Mandraki, Nisyros, mid-July 2018, and my house is right over here, so you can't miss it. And as a boy, I always liked collecting coins, and so I guess this is a special way to encourage me, and I'm very grateful. And apparently I can't read that Greek, but it was installed last year by the monastery, and so I'll take you inside. And this is Yorgo over here, who's was sitting in the window, so you can take your place, Yorgo. And this is Maria, and she lovely Maria, and she sold me my ticket for €2 and explained to me all about the coins, and it's all the coins of the world. And there's some really lovely coins here. There's some nice Greek coins here, and I have something like that somewhere. And then there's some American gold coins, which were probably used here as a world exchange back in the early 1900s. And these are standard American gold coins that were traded before the confiscation of gold in the United States in 1933. And it was illegal to own gold bullion in the United States from 1933 to around 1974. And there are some other interesting coins here. This is a Greek collection. I don't know if these are whether these are authentic. I would assume they are, but if there are any people out in New York and Australia that are Assyrian and want to add to this collection, I think that would really be a great idea. And then here we have the old drachmas, which I remember from the 1970s and 80s, before we went to the euro standard, that were used. And these were 20 drachmas. And so when Greece was on its own currency, they could devalue the currency and stimulate the tourist trade. And so all of the tourism in Greece was what they call cheap, or poliftino. And so you could buy lunch for $2 and a nice dinner for $3, and we remember those days. But then when they had to go in the euro, you know, it became a hard currency, and the fiscal policy was such they couldn't do that anymore. So it's made things a little harder in some ways and better in other ways, because now it facilitates trade. But on the other hand, it's tough for the shopkeepers and the tourist operators to bring in the money that they would like to bring in. So there's just a lot of different coins from the world here, and notes. And these are the drachma notes. Trapezi, Tisalada, and drachmas. That's 100 drachmas. And I remember one drachma was 7 drachmas was $1. I think is what we were doing when I was a kid, and I remember that well. And so the money is just a great way to deal with the history of the island. And what I don't see here are the gold coins that were used for the during the weddings. The Greek brides would wear a necklace with Greek gold coins. They might have been Turkish gold coins, and I think they were fairly high carat. I think they were more like 22 karat gold from Turkey. And so when my grandmother was married, she was wearing one of these, and these were great heirlooms in the family. Great heirlooms in the family, and they were worn by the Greek bride. So maybe we could help this collection a little bit. If there's anyone out there that wants to make a contribution, please do so. And I think that will wind it down now. Thanks for watching my video, and come to Mandraki, Nisyros, and see the wonderful coin collection here, and Maria will guide you through it. Okay, bye-bye.